This is the NOAA Weather All Hazards Radio, WNG726, broadcasting on a frequency of 162.425 MHz in Storck, Barracks, in Ilsheim, Bavaria, Germany, originating from the National Weather Service in Ansbach, Erlos. For other weather information, in both English and German, visit weather.gov. The local time in the country of Germany is currently 7 a.m. Central European Summer Time. There are currently some watches, warnings, and/or advisories in effect as of this time. These will be read at the top of the hour if one were to be issued. A dense fog advisory has been issued until 10 a.m. for the following districts in Bavaria: Bad Kissingen, Mainz-Passart, Schweinfurt, and Würzburg. Dense fog advisory in effect until 10 a.m. Central European Summer Time this morning. What? Visibility 1/4 mile or less, or 400 meters or less in dense fog. Where? Portions of northwestern Bavaria. When? Until 10 a.m. Central European Summer Time this morning. Impacts: hazardous driving conditions due to low visibility. If driving, slow down, use your headlights, and leave plenty of distance ahead of you. Here is the forecast for Ilsheim and surrounding areas, including Storck Barracks. Today, cloudy. Highs in the lower 60s in Fahrenheit, mid-teens in Celsius. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, or 8 to 16 kilometers an hour. Tonight, cloudy in the evening, then partly cloudy after midnight. Lows around 40 in Fahrenheit, lower single digits in Celsius. Variable wind slight. Friday, partly cloudy. Warmer. Highs in the mid to upper 60s in Fahrenheit, upper teens in Celsius. Variable wind slight. Friday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower to mid 40s in Fahrenheit, mid to upper single digits in Celsius. Variable wind slight. Saturday, partly cloudy. Warmer. Highs around 70 in Fahrenheit, lower 20s in Celsius. West winds 10 to 20 miles an hour, or 16 to 32 kilometers an hour. Saturday night, clear. Lows in the lower 50s in Fahrenheit, around 10 in Celsius. Sunday, partly cloudy. Highs around 70 in Fahrenheit, lower 20s in Celsius. Sunday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 40s to lower 50s in Fahrenheit, upper single digits to lower teens in Celsius. Monday, partly cloudy. Highs in the lower to mid 70s in Fahrenheit, lower 20s in Celsius. Monday night, mostly cloudy. Lows around 50 in Fahrenheit, around 10 in Celsius. Tuesday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then partly cloudy. Highs in the lower to mid 70s in Fahrenheit, lower 20s in Celsius. Tuesday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 50 in Fahrenheit, around 10 in Celsius. Wednesday, partly cloudy. Highs in the mid 70s in Fahrenheit, lower 20s in Celsius. Wednesday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then light rain after midnight. Lows in the lower 50s in Fahrenheit, lower teens in Celsius. Chance of rain 70%. These were the conditions as of 7 a.m. At Ilsheim, it was cloudy. Temperature was 42, dew point was 43, with a relative humidity of 97%. Wind was northeast at 3 miles an hour, or 5 kilometers an hour. Pressure was 30.31 inches, or 76.99 centimeters, and falling. At Neustadt-an-der-Aisch, it was mostly cloudy. Temperature was 41, dew point was 41, with a relative humidity of 100%. Wind was north at 2 miles an hour, or 3 kilometers an hour. Pressure was 30.31 inches, or 76.99 centimeters, and falling. At Kitzingen, it was cloudy. Temperature was 47, dew point was 43, with a relative humidity of 87%. Wind was northwest at 2 miles an hour, or 3 kilometers an hour. Pressure was 30.31 inches, or 76.99 centimeters, and steady. Eversberg, it was cloudy. Temperature was 45, dew point was 45, with a relative humidity of 97%. Wind was north, at 2 miles an hour, or 3 kilometers an hour. Pressure was 30.31 inches, or 76.99 centimeters, and steady. At Ansbach, it was cloudy. Temperature was 42, dew point was 42, with a relative humidity of 100%. Wind was northeast, at 2 miles an hour, or 3 kilometers an hour. Pressure was 30.32 inches, or 77.01 centimeters, and steady. At Nuremberg, it was partly cloudy. Temperature was 40, dew point was 42, with a relative humidity of 95%. Wind was northwest, at 5 miles an hour, or 8 kilometers an hour. Pressure was 30.32 inches, or 77.01 centimeters, and steady. At Erlangen, it was partly cloudy. Temperature was 40, dew point was 41, with a relative humidity of 95%. Wind was northwest, at 4 miles an hour, or 6 kilometers an hour. Pressure was 30.31 inches, or 76.99 centimeters, and falling. For the East Metro, Bamberg was cloudy, 42, with a west wind of 1 mile an hour, or 2 kilometers an hour. Bayreuth was mostly cloudy, 43, with a northwest wind of 2 miles an hour, or 3 kilometers an hour. Sonneberg was cloudy, 41, with a north wind of 4 miles an hour, or 6 kilometers an hour. Regensburg was cloudy, 43, with a southwest wind of 2 miles an hour, or 3 kilometers an hour. In Celsius conversions for temperatures, they have ranged between 4 to 8 degrees, with dew points between 5 to 7 degrees. Here is the weather discussion for the greater Nuremberg metro area. Dense fog remains possible the next few mornings across Bavaria, with partly cloudy conditions possible into the middle of next week before light rain chances return. Temperatures will increase to the 70s in Fahrenheit, lower 20s in Celsius starting around this weekend.